Hello everyone, welcome to Year 5 English. Today we are looking at English Plus 1, Unit 2, Days. Hi students, how is everyone doing? I hope you are all doing fine. Alright, now first we are going to read about these daily routines. Do you think it is true or false? Let's read and find out. Alright, the first one. Good morning. When you brush your teeth and wash your face, you use 6 liters of water every minute. So, what do you think of this? If you think that it's true, you can say, yeah, I think it's true. But if you don't think it's true, you can say, nah, I think it's false. So, what do you think? The next one. People who have breakfast are happier and study better. What do you think about this one? Do you think it is true or do you think it is false? If you think it is true, you can say, yeah, I think it's true. Yes. And if you don't think that it is true, you can say, nah, I think it's false. Alright, the next one. In the USA, most children go to school by bus. In the USA, most children go to school by bus. What do you think of this statement? If you're not sure, you can say, I'm not sure. What about you? Well, I'm not sure. What about you? What do you think? Okay, the next one. A lot of students in Japan have classes on Saturday and Sunday morning. What do you think of this sentence? Do you think that they have classes on Saturday and Sunday morning? Nah, I think it's false. So, what do you think about it? Alright, for the next one, let's see. Good afternoon. British students usually have lunch at home between 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, what do you think of this statement? If you don't think it is true, you can say, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. What do you think? Do you think that it is true? Now, let's hear what you think on all the other statements. The first one. More than 50% of students in the USA watch TV when they do homework. What do you think of this statement? Is it true or is it false? 75% of American parents say that their children help with the housework. Wow, do you think that this is true? Let me know. The next one. Most British people have dinner between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Okay, tell me what you think about this, okay? But for me, I think it's true. Alright, this one. To relax, when they get home, more adults than teenagers play video games. What do you think of this statement? Alright, good night. 77% of British people chat online every day. What do you think of this statement? Is it true or is it false? People in Australia start work when people in London go to bed. 10 p.m. in London is 9 a.m. in Sydney. What do you think? Is it true or is it false? And lastly, small babies usually sleep 20 hours a day. Is this true or false? Let's guess. Alright, for the next part of our lesson, we're going to look at adverbs of frequency. adverb of frequency tells us how often something takes place or how often someone does something. Alright, let's look at some example of adverbs of frequency. At 100%, you have always, 90% usually, 80% normally, 70% often, 50% sometimes, 20% occasionally, and 0% never. Or at 10%, we say rarely. What does this mean? It means how often you do something. If you say, I always wake up at 6 a.m., it means that you 100% every day wake up at 6 a.m. But if you say, I sometimes play tennis, it means that 50% of the time you play tennis and 50% of the time you don't play tennis. And at 0%, we have never. It means that you don't do it at all, like I never sleep late. Alright, now let's look at how we write adverbs of frequency in a sentence. Like for be verbs, which are is, am, are, was, were, we put adverbs of frequency after the verbs. For example, he is always late and not he always is late. Alright, for other verbs like play, go, eat, run, sleep, dance, work, and walk, we put adverbs of frequency before the verbs. For example, we say he always plays football and not he plays always football. Remember, put the adverbs of frequency first before the verb. It's very simple actually. Alright, to make it negative, we just put don't or doesn't before the adverbs of frequency. For example, we say he doesn't always play football and not he doesn't play always football. Remember, put the negative in front of the adverbs of frequency. He doesn't always play football. Okay, now let's try to write one. Here's 5 steps that you can use. First, pick a subject, and then pick a verb. The third one, pick an adverb of frequency, add some details, and check the tense. Alright, are you ready? Let's write. The first one, the subject is mom. Verb, what does mom do? Mom bake. The third one, adverb of frequency that we chose is always. And add on some details like bake what and for who. And lastly, set the tense, which is simple present tense with S. Let's see the outcome of this sentence. Mom always bakes a delicious cake for us. You see the use of adverb of frequency. Another one, subject, Ali. Verb, run. Adverb of frequency, sometimes. Details, run where and with who. And lastly, the tense. It must be simple present tense with S. Now let's try to see the sentence. How does a sentence look like? Ellie sometimes runs at the park with Joanna. You see where we put the adverb of frequency? It's very simple, isn't it? Alright, I guess that's all for our class today. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye.